Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your 2025 Wood Snake Lunar Year reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space. Actually, before we clear the energy space, let me know what you think about this new space. This is my great-grandmother's runner, and I am so thrilled to have her energy in this space with us for this beautiful, beautiful reading. Now, let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Scorpio, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. I love the Fool crowning this. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The Devil. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow, okay. The Magician. The Ace of Pentacles. All like big hitters right here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Nine of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Water. The Six of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Okay, let me make sure that you can see this all. So I do apologize for the shadow. All right, that looks good to me. Fantastic. This year starts off really intense, and it keeps an intensity to it the whole entire year. I know a lot of you Scorpios are like, are you kidding me? I don't want intense. I want quiet with like a babbling brook running down things, right? Running past the house. That would be really, really nice. Calm, quiet, serene would be awesome. And I would like to say you get that. But there's a fierceness to you during this year. This is also a year where it's like, listen, I know what I want. I've kind of like danced with the devil type of thing, right? I've been through some really hard times. I've become really acquainted with this earthly plane, and I know what I want. And I'm not going to be ensnared with what people are telling me, oh, I should have this, I should have that. No, I'm not doing that. You know, the Fool is, I'm taking that leap of faith. And it's like the bees here. We're going to work really, really hard this year. And it isn't like, oh, I'm going to work really hard and have nothing to show for it. It's like, no, I'm going to work really hard. And my gosh, do I come out a king, okay? I come out a king out of all of this. And that is awesome. So the Fool is taking that leap of faith, going after what we dreamed of, what we want, what we desire, what we're looking for in our lives, not being afraid to stand in our corner, to back us. You know, we'll stand up for everybody else, right, Scorpio? We'll be everybody else's greatest cheerleader. But we can have a hard time standing up for ourselves. And this is going to be a year where we stand in our power. It moves us then to the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune is changing. You know, we come out of a devil time. A devil is also, you know, a devil is Capricorn energy, time frame December 22nd to January 19th, that could have been a really difficult time frame for us. All right, excuse me, I'm gonna cough. For others, it's linked to that Capricorn energy. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, Capricorn in your life, that comes through very powerfully. But the devil energy is also linked to Saturn. That's karmic. You've gone through some karmic things, like some things that you're like, Dane, if we would have sat and had a reading and you would have told me all this, like point by point by point, that was going to happen, I wouldn't have believed you and I would have thought this was bonkers, okay? But this is karmic energy coming in that sideswiped you, that was super intense. Now the Wheel of Fortune, you've been through the really hard, now fortune is changing. And as fortune changes, you stand before the altar of your existence, you claim your magic, you claim your power, you claim your voice, you claim yourself, and you plant seeds of prosperity with the Ace of Pentacles. So the Magician is as above, so below. As I believe it, so it becomes. I believe I can, I can. I believe I can't. I've already, put myself way back from the starting line. So just look at this and know that this is a year of tremendous power, because this is a wood snake year, okay? This won't happen again for 60 years. I know people are like, snakes, a snake year happens every 12 years. Yes, but a wood snake, the elemental wood snake year, will not happen again for another 60 years. This is big energy, all right? Because what we have in the process of the elements in the lunar calendar is that wood produces fire, fire generates earth, earth produces metal, metal produces water. Sorry, I just completely lost my train of thought. And water produces wood. So we have here the power of wood that grows from the ground, the fire that, makes everything start coming forward. It brings new growth. It's the green snake for a reason. It brings new growth. It brings new power. It sheds a shell, right? The snake is about harvest. It's about procreation. It's about spirituality. It's about good fortune. And we're coming out of dark times into fortunate times. The Wheel of Fortune is changing. It doesn't mean everything's going to be easy, but it does mean that fortune is changing. And we have become so much wiser to this world and its ways, and also to what we want, that we stand before the altar of our existence and we claim our power. Instead of apologizing for ourselves, Scorpio, it's like, no, this is my power. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to go after. And we're especially focusing on money and what we value as much as money: prosperity, success, abundance. It leads us to the Nine of Cups. A wish is going to be granted. It's a cross your fingers for a wish. It's going to be a smaller wish. It's not going to be something huge. It's going to be something smaller. And as that wish is granted, it's like, oh, I'm being listened to. Oh, I got this. And then that gives us the courage, the power, the prosperity to move forward, to go after what we want. It's kind of like, oh, okay, I can see it. I can see things moving in the right direction. With the Knight of Swords, this is air sign energy: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Knight of Swords, I always equate this to one of my favorite books, The Night Circus. And there's a tarot reading in a night circus, and the person comes out, it's the Knight of Swords. And it's like, you're the hero of the story. You're the hero of the story, Scorpio. Right next to the Knight of Cups, which is you. You're represented by the cups in the minor arcana. But this is you embracing your voice, knowing what you want. It can be going against convention and saying, no, this is where I need to be. It can also be being bold and being fierce and saying, this is the path I want to walk. And nobody could have been doubting you but you. But this is going to be a time, Scorpio, where you see this Wheel of Fortune, this change, this shift in energy. You claim your power. You claim your magic. Now, it could be outside forces doubting you, yeah, but it could also be inside forces doubting you. And this is a time where you break down barriers. Knight of Swords, fastest moving knight, okay? Knight of Cups, second slowest moving knight. Things can move more quickly than you want them to, so just be aware of that, all right? With the Knight of Cups, taking what you love and having it be your guide. It's like, this is what I love, this is what I'm doing it for. Just reminding yourself of that. It's like when you get tired, when you get overwhelmed, no, this is what I love, this is what I'm doing it for. Six of Pentacles, everything coming back into balance. Coming back into balance, coming back into harmony, seeing it, understanding it, also seeing where things have gotten out of balance. It's like, okay, harmonizing time. And it can be, a 6-year cycle of things being kind of wackadoodle at times. So just be aware of that. With the King of Swords, air sign energy, again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. very strong air sign energy in this reading. So if you have air sign energy in your chart, air sign energy in your life, it comes through very powerfully to play a powerful role. But also embracing your voice and having your mind and your heart talk to each other. Your heart, physically, your heart talks to your mind more than your mind talks to your heart. This is going to be a time where you are taking what you love and you're putting it into action in the waking world. And you're going to transform everything. The King of Swords is nobody's fool. He is the fiercest of all the kings. He is the most manly of all the kings, if that means anything, you know? And with the King of Swords, he cuts through doubts and fears and negativities, hurts, pains, disappointments. I know it means something when I say the Queen of Swords is the most masculine of all the queens. You know, people are like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, that's why she gets such a bad rap sometimes, because she is fierce. She's like, no, I will take you down. And that's just it. He will too. You know, that is going to be an energy that we have around us, Scorpio. It's like, no, I'm not playing anymore. And shame on you for thinking I am. I'm taking my power. I'm taking what I want. And I am moving forward with love, kindness, and respect, right? But beware the fierceness of a gentle person. Beware the temper of a gentle man, right? As the saying goes. So here, this is going to be a time where we cut through doubts and fears. We find things coming into balance because we can also have a person on our side that's not afraid to kind of like, you know, to go in with the punches, right? Not afraid to go in and say, okay, this is what I want. This is where I'm going. Where we could be a little bit more like, oh no, that's not nice. Like, let's just keep the peace. And this energy is like, no, no, this is how we have to do it. So, you know, it could be outside energy coming in, really helping you to assert yourself, move forward, go after where you want to be. As well as you yourself being like, no, this is what I'm doing. You're planting the roses. And that's going to be important because it's beautiful, but you've been through the thorns. You've had, you know, when roses cut you up, right? They're itchy. They have a little bit of poison in them. It's not nice. So you've been through that. You know it. Let's see here what Spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. The parrot. Okay. It says, let go of others' thoughts and opinions. Oh, I love that. It is time to embrace who you really are. It is. And that's what this reading is all about. That's what this year is all about. It's like, I don't care if you don't get me. I don't care if you don't like it. I like me. And I'm going to move forward in that energy and in that space. And people will see you move mountains because you are so powerful in your mind, in yourself, in your heart, in your soul. It's like, no, I got this. I know. It moves us then to the chakra energy of this year. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is grounding. This is the Earth Star chakra, located 6 inches below our feet. Putting down good roots, having a really good foundation, even if you have a nomadic lifestyle, having a really good foundation of who you are and what you want is going to be really important. But also knowing the energy that you need to feed and build yourself up. So are you an introvert or are you an extrovert? Do you need quiet time? Do you need to be around people? You know, and does that recharge you? What is the soil you need to be planted in? You know, how do you need to care for yourself? That's going to be a really important thing also for this year and what you're discovering about you. It's not like having a 15 million step, you know, routine before you can go to sleep at night, but it's also saying, do I need to prioritize my sleep? Am I taking care of myself? Am I being kind to myself? Would I treat a friend the way I treat myself? You know, that type of thing. Grounding and showing ourselves respect. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This year, be mindful of the 6 of Wands. Be mindful of the people who celebrate themselves, who build themselves up and have nothing to back it by. Like they're just like, they're blustered, they're bluff, and an empty show, as the old quote goes. Also be mindful that it can be very hard this year to celebrate you. And that is something that is pivotal for you to be able to do during this time. Or it could just be very hard, not just this year. It can be very hard. It can feel like, oh, I'm being braggadocious. You know, the meek shall inherit the world. You know, don't like, you know, self-praise stinks type of thing. Those old sayings that come forward that can make us think like, oh no, I have to be more humble about this. And Spirit's like, why? Why? Embrace the power and the beauty and the competence of you. Be proud of who you are because the universe is proud of you. Walk in love, in kindness, and gentleness, and you will be surprised how the world changes. You know, you can also be surprised how people want to take advantage of things. Yeah, of course. But if you walk in kindness of your heart, you've already been through harshness and intensity, and you're just changing your world. It moves us then to the subconscious spirit message, and this is the meadowlark. It says, smile. You will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And that's what this year is going to be, a wonderful journey of inner discovery. I love that green came forward for the green snake. Here it is the inner child. It is the heart chakra. Connecting with your inner child, you're going to find that you're very drawn to things that you loved once upon a time when you were little. Like certain patterns of things, certain books, certain things. You're going to be like, oh, this was when I was young. Oh, I love this. And it's not just nostalgia. It's that you're feeding your inner child. You know, you're being kind to yourself. So people will be like, oh, you're just being nostalgic. It's like, no, I'm building myself up in the most powerful, beautiful way. Because sometimes that can make us feel like, oh, okay, like, maybe I shouldn't. Don't you dare. Don't you dare back down. Stand in glory and build yourself up and build yourself forward. Tapping from your collarbone down the front of your body, that activates the vagus nerve. And that can really help with the heart chakra, embracing love, embracing prosperity, really letting yourself shine. It moves us then for the year, the energy to be mindful of. This is the Queen of Wands, okay? This is us needing to be mindful of our own temper, okay? Just being aware of that. And also being mindful of the temper of others who come across like, oh, I just want to help you, and then are very manipulative. So just be aware of this. Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Be mindful if you're born on the cusp with Sagittarius, if you have fire sign energy in your chart. This can present as like hidden secrets, hidden things, hidden fires. But it's like, I need my passion to show forward. You can be very, very passionate. And then that passion can easily turn to frustration and anger. And so we need to balance that. We need to balance that because in order to take that leap of faith, in order to be, what we want to be, we cannot let our temper get the best of us. And we cannot let anybody else's temper get the best of us either. It moves us then to our subconscious. Oh, I love it. Tarot message, it is the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. Time frame, May 21st to June 20th. This is love. Move forward in love. Be in love with yourself. Be in love with your world. Be in love. Move forward in love. Be like a little kid who says every day, oh my gosh, this is the best day of my life. Oh, I'm the luckiest person, And you sit there and you listen to them and you're like, is every day the best day of your life? And you're like, yeah, obviously. So here, be in love. Be in love with your life, yourself. You'll be falling in love. You'll be strengthening the bonds of love that you have with those around you. But love is going to be at the center of you. Subconsciously, love is all you need. And that is really, really important because love is the most powerful word and it changes the very essence of, the molecular power of us. It changes the crystallization of water, when love is spoken over it. Speak love over your food, over your water, over your day, over yourself, over those you love, over you. Speak love over you every night and every day. Speak what it is that you love and what it is that you want to manifest. And it's not going to happen instantaneously, though I do hope that it does. It takes time. But you're changing the vibrational energy you put out. And yeah, that can mean that some creeps come forward, right? Want to take advantage. Everybody has that experience. But if you walk in love, sometimes you can be, your energy vibration can just be so intense that people just are like, oh, I want nothing to do with it. It's like, oh no, this is too weird for me. And let them go. Let them go. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this year and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Scorpio. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed wood snake year. Bye.